Okay, this is how I always have an anchor when I'm out on the river, and this is how I slow myself down so I can fish. Okay, you see that there's rocks everywhere. You find your rock, tie it on. Whatever size you want is the size of the, the hole, the depth, the current, if you want to stop or you just want to, go a little bit on the slower side. So we got a rock tied on here, okay? Real quick, just to save time. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take a carabiner, which you don't even have to have a carabiner because I've used just this rope here before many times, but this will make it slide easier. So I put a carabiner on there. I'll get all fresh rope here. Okay, let me get on the other side here. And what we're going to do is, I like to have it on the right hand side. I'm going to come down here, okay. Here, I'll take the paddle out the way so you can see my setup. And I keep my rope on one of these, which, you know what I mean, is real cheap. This is a real cheap anchor setup. And it's very highly effective for what I like to do. And so what I do is I click this right here like this. Even got one on there. I click that on there like that. Okay. Now what I can do is, now with the setup with this one right here is like a tiger teeth. I can pull my anchor all the way up to my rig. Okay, and then just take a bite. Hey. Just take a bite, and it will actually hold like that. But I guess it's got directions on it, so let's go the right way, I guess. Just for, and then, yeah. There we go. That's the right way as far as the directions, so that I can do it right. But it will hold either way, depending on the rope size. But see, this is really nice. My anchor comes on and off, and the only thing I gotta carry for my anchor is this piece of aluminum and this rope that I keep on here. And this is plenty for the river. And if it gets hung up, that rope will either break, come off, or, you go back and get it. So there's my setup. I got plenty of rope left, and I do the same thing in a lake. And I've even done the same thing. I had it on the front in the lake when I'm crappie fishing, when the wind, instead of the wind just you're whipping you back and forth. Okay, so there's a setup, really good. You need her down. I can show you out in the river too. You let her down what you want, you know what I mean? The more line you let out, the more it's going to drag. Okay, and then you just cinch it in and you're good to go. And you drag, and right there, you pull that up to there when you want, you tie it off, and you're carrying an anchor around with you. So that's how I do it. Okay, hope it helps you. Slows you down, catch more fish.